Reasons why you should never work at a family-owned clinic, business, period. Last year, I got a job at a clinic with a family business, and it was a clinic for pulmonology, pulmonary doctor. And I was hired for front desk. Although I have a bachelor's degree, it was my first clinical job, and so I was okay with it. I should have known from the whole interview that this was not going to work out. Spoiler alert, I ended up quitting after a month and a half. So basically, the doctor's wife, who has no credentials whatsoever to be a medical biller nor a manager at that, was exactly that, with that title. So I applied like on a Friday. I got a call on Friday, the same day I fell for the job, to come for an interview on Monday. Since I was, not working, I was like, yeah. So I go to my interview looking good. Yeah. Damn. And she's like, yeah, the girls that were here, they keep quitting. Red flag. But hey, I needed the money. And she was like, you have a bachelor's degree? Oh my God, yes. So on their website, Indeed, it said their pay rate was $15 to $18. I'm thinking, I have a bachelor's degree. I know it means nothing now, but I have a bachelor's degree. I'm thinking, 18 sounds about right, at least, So she's asking me questions. I'm answering them. She's like, I really like you. You're so bubbly and so energetic. Da, da, da. I'm like, yeah, thank you. So got the job. She showed me everybody. She showed me the medical assistant. Anyways, so she's like, you can come to work that same week, right? I bought all my scrubs, ready to go to work. On my first week of working, sis was like, oh, I'm supposed to be getting trained for 2 weeks. On my first week, not even halfway through the first week, she's like, oh, my kids are out of school and I want to spend some time with them. And so you're going to be here by yourself. Mind you, she didn't train me on nothing. This is my first clinical job. Thank God I used my noggin to figure stuff out by myself. So I'm like on the third day or so, on the floor by myself, figuring out all the things she didn't teach me, which was everything. She didn't teach me nothing. So I'm like learning as I go. If you work at front desk, you already know what we do. So anyway, sis disappeared. It was supposed to be for a week. She disappeared for 2 weeks. So mind you, I'm on my second week and a half, and sis is not here. Sis is gone. I'm thinking, oh, like shit. I'm doing her job. I'm doing my job. I'm doing doctor's notes, which I'm really pretty sure is illegal. I'm doing even the medical assistant's job, but she got fired, y'all. I'm doing everybody's job at this point. So I'm a little stressed because I'm literally answering both phones. I'm figuring out how to send doctor's notes, send all this stuff, and dealing with patients coming in with signing and stuff, and patients leaving so I can set their appointments and stuff, right? So she comes back after almost 3 weeks, and she's like, I don't know if she was just in a really bad mood. And also the medical assistant was saying that one time she every time she would ask me for help, right? One time I was like, hey, I got a lot going on right now, let me just finish my part and then I'll help you out, because she's supposed to scan her own paper. I'm supposed to scan my papers and the manager's papers. And I'm like, hey, just give me a moment and I'm gonna do that. She got pissed. Sis was mad. Mind you, she was the key holder, so she would be late every morning and make everybody else late, right? I come in one day and the manager's there, and she just has like such a bad attitude with me. Like whatever I was doing, she was just so like agitated. I'm like, what the heck did I do? I haven't seen you since I pretty much got this damn job. Like, why are you so mad? And she pulls me aside. She was like, why aren't you doing your job properly? And I'm the type of person, I don't like confrontation, baby. I do not like confrontation. Like, I'll let you disrespect me, but it's not gonna last for, like, you just want me to, like, accept everything you're giving me when it's really not professional nor respectful. But hey, So she's like, you don't know, or you don't know what you're doing, or you're not doing your job. You don't know how to do your job. I'm like, well, you literally didn't teach me anything. I learned how to do it myself. Mind you, she didn't know how to scan documents because they were going from paper to electronic. So I was the one using my little noggin, since I'm so dumb for this job, to do the job. Fast forward. And one day, like, I would go home and literally hate the job so much, and I would cry and complain to my friends and be like, this job is so ass. And another point I missed. She didn't pay me $18. She ended up paying me $15, since she said it's my first job, and so I need time to grow in the company. Babes, it's Florida. $15 for who? Who gonna eat from that? Okay. So anyways, again, I don't like confrontation. They didn't really say much. I just was like, okay, I thought we agreed on 18, but hey. Anyways, so there was one particular day, the day I knew I was gonna quit, because I'm like, if anybody says anything rude to me, I've taken way too much. I will quit. That's my last day. So lo and behold, it really was my last day. I come in, I sit down, and this lady legit, hold on, let me turn off my car because I need to tell the story from the chest. This lady legit was like, yesterday, mind you, she was not there the day prior. She was like, yesterday, the doctor told you to sign a sheet, and did you send it to the company? It's a x-ray company, right? And I'm like, well, you never really showed me how to do it, so I had to just look from what was previously done by the other medical assistant that quit and copy and paste. And another thing I should have known on my first day, I feel like I'm telling this story out of whack, but my first day, the girl that worked prior to me, she came in and she was like, where's my paycheck? You never sent me my paycheck. Where's the rest of my money? She was like, oh, well, I don't know. You didn't work those hours. Mind you, she's the one who inputs our hours. We have this thing we clock in, and then she inputs our hours, like, herself. That she was a fraud at that point. But she was like, oh, that girl's so crazy. Like, she crazy. She's on mental pills and da-da-da-da. I'm like, okay, whatever. That has nothing to do with me. Money will be made. So anyways, back to what I was talking about. So I come in, and she's like, are you dumb or something? Are you using your brain or something? Why would you send the script, da-da-da-da? And I'm like, well, you never really taught me, and I had to learn. And so I just used the prior papers, and I just copied and pasted, because when I was trying to reach out to you, you were too busy with your kids. So I just had to do what I had to do. You weren't here. So after she called me dumb, that was really the trigger point, because baby, you are not going to call me dumb, honey. You're not gonna do that. So then she said some other shit too. I have the thing recorded still. I will have my proof, bitch. So then I was like, well, this is not gonna work out with us. I'm not gonna, like, this relationship is not gonna work out. This is my last day. Thank you, goodbye. And I left. I didn't do nothing else, right? Why? 2 fucking weeks later, I ain't get a paycheck. I did not get a paycheck. By that time, I already had another job. But still, I worked those fucking hours, bitch. You gonna give me my fucking money. So I'm over here patiently waiting 2 weeks later, thinking my paycheck about to be in the mail. No. Okay, I'm like, it's okay. I'm gonna pull up to the job, baby, because I will pull up about my money. I will. So I pull up, and they're like, oh, she's not here. I'm like, okay. Call her. Blocked. She blocked me. Use my boyfriend's phone. Blocked.
So the last part got deleted, but basically I ended up suing them, and I fucking won. They ended up paying my court fees and giving me my money back in check. And then now they won't give me my W-2s. So then I called IRS, because one thing about me, I will call whoever I need to call to get my money or whatever I need from you. But yeah, she ended up being difficult. So I called her to basically, like, it's March right now. I was like, hey, I didn't get my W-2s. Are you sending them or not? She was like, you need to figure out how to get them. I'm like, well, I can't. So anyways, IRS was called, and I'm waiting for me to file for my taxes.